He didn't get taken out right now, did he?
No, I don't think so. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was reacting like that. Today, we are reacting to episode 23 and 24 of Code Geass Season 2. We're down to the final 3 episodes. These are going to be crazy.
yeah.
Where we left off last time was the reveal that Nanali is alive. So that throws a bit of a wrench, obviously,
Right.
into Lelouch and Suzaku's plans because they teamed up.
They teamed up again. That was shocking.
And it was cool to see them
It kind of was.
working together.
It kind of was, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if everybody's making it out alive. I don't know.
That's a very good point. I didn't even think about that.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I didn't even think about that.
I am very excited to get into these 2 episodes, and then we have one final video with the final episode, our reaction and discussion to that episode. I do want to just say here and now, after Code Geass, we will be jumping right into, drum roll please, Cowboy Bebop. Baby.
Whoa! And it is very surprising because neither of us have watched it ever.
Yeah.
So it'll be our first reactions to it.
Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. If you've liked these reactions for sure, but if you're looking forward to Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop.
So let's jump into our 2 reactions. Our first reaction, episode 23, turn 23, Schneisel's Guys. It's guys like disguise, but it could be like, I'm one of Schneisel's guys.
It's
I'm
just not
though.
spelled that way, though.
No, it's not. It's not.
No. Bruh. Oh,
Whoa.
wait.
I think that's the location we saw in the last episode.
Yeah, but they used it on the homeland.
Jeremiah coming in hot.
No, I'm afraid it's all true.
What? You?
Please take me to Lelouch.
Sayako.
It's urgent.
Nanali, you're alive.
Yes, thanks to our brother Schneisel.
Nanali, do you
Nanali,
understand
don't
what
fall for his
Schneisel has
bullshit.
done?
Yes, he attacked the capital Pendragon with a Flea warhead.
If you know about that, then why?
Do you think that using Geass on people is better?
I mean, neither are good.
Both you and Big Brother have been lying to me from the very beginning, haven't you? But now I know everything. Lelouch, you were Zero all along, weren't you? Tell me, were you doing it for my sake? Because if you were, that means...
For your sake, I see my little sister as
Back in
presumptuous
character.
as ever. You think it's just natural for people to help you all the time out of sympathy and pity? It's so
Ooh.
easy to criticize others while
You
you
know
keep
this
your
is
own
hurting him.
hands unsullied. You are the quintessence of the privileged aristocrat that I've
Oh,
rejected.
Lelouch.
Yikes. That's the hardest thing he's ever had to do.
I act for no one's sake. It is for me. If you choose to stand in my way by allying yourself with Schneisel, I won't hesitate to crush you without mercy.
Lelouch!
Nah, he knows he has to be like that. Damn, dude.
Are you all right, Nanali?
That must have been very hard for you, Nana.
Shut the...
I thought showing him the
Schneisel.
power of the Flea might convince him to surrender.
Are the people of Pendragon really all right?
You needn't worry. We gave warning for them to evacuate well in advance.
Right.
We did everything we could.
That would
to
be
minimize
crazy
it.
if he's lying right now.
We'll have to use the weapons on people. Schneisel, please. Will you let me have the Flea firing switch to hold on to?
Oh,
I can't fight battles or defend my country or my people. So at the very least, I want this sin to be on my shoulders.
damn, Nanali.
Yeah, that's
Schneisel,
that's
may I
crazy.
please have a word with you? C2! Why didn't you find out about Nanali?
I'm certainly not a god. I can only read people if they're connected to the power of Geass.
Schneisel, you knew, but you kept the truth from me all this time. It was remarkable and effective.
Lelouch, our strategic
Slap him.
objective's unchanged.
Wake him up.
Can't stop this just because we found out that Nanali is still alive.
Yep.
Remember your promise.
Suzaku.
I am his sword. It's my job to rid him of his enemies and his own weakness. And you, C2, you must be his shield. Your job is to protect him. Lelouch is your accomplice, isn't he?
My accomplice? Huh.
The flare they used on Pendragon
God
had
damn.
10 times the effective range of the one used on the Tokyo settlement.
10 times?
If they haven't
my
developed a new
Nina.
model, then...
They removed the limiter? Prince Schneisel, how could you?
How could you?
You mean the people of Pendragon were...
I made them...
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
better for them than a life swearing loyalty to Lelouch. wouldn't you say?
Wow.
own people?
There's no need to tell Nonnally things that would get in the way of her opposition to Lelouch, is there? She'll never know the difference. What is it that people truly want?
Why does that surprise anybody?
Starvation and poverty, discrimination and corruption, war and terrorism. They want the problems that are flooding the world to go away forever. People can't understand each other under these situations at all.
Your theories don't justify butchering civilians.
Even civilians who have rejected war depend on the police, don't they? Everyone knows, don't they, that people are driven by their own desires. So why win hearts and minds or tout some shining ideology? Why not bring peace to the world with a system? In 10 days, Damocles will enter the airspace of the United States of China, and then switch over to a secondary acceleration. After that, we're scheduled to ascend 300 kilometers above the surface. From there, we will hit every enemy nation with flares.
Wow.
Are you insane? We only agreed to use them against Lelouch. This will destroy the world. You're
Yep.
trying to control people through fear.
Yep.
Mankind's history is war. To turn illusion into reality is an arduous task.
And this is what the Emperor was saying to Lelouch.
And you plan
You
to
want
discipline
Schneisel's
the
world.
entire human race all by yourself? Only a god could pull that off.
Then I shall become a god. If that is
Bro.
what it takes to bring peace.
Cordelia, is this...
Deranged.
Take him out.
I knew I was right to change.
Does this surprise you?
Yeah,
Surpassing
detard.
Zero's chaos with a state of perfect nothingness and a kaleidoscopic transformation.
We've made contact with the Black Knights. They say if you plan to kill Lelouch, they're willing to join you immediately.
Thank you, Captain.
What?
Those who've experienced Lelouch's tyranny firsthand will have no alternative but
See,
to choose the
Lelouch's
lesser of evils.
plan is backfiring, and they're leading people to him.
Until now?
It was a way to minimize the damage. But in the end, if we have to sacrifice 1 or 2 billion lives to achieve
Billion?
permanent peace,
You're wrong. Peace attained by force is not peace.
Oh my... No. No.
this is so sad, Cornelia.
No.
Schneisel outmaneuvered us. He had another escape plane as a decoy during the Battle of Tokyo.
Mm-mm.
And so...
You're on trial.
Destroyed by the flare was the decoy.
The execution of the baddest bitch in
That's
Code Geass.
Now he's trying to use Miss Nonnally.
Why come to Master Lelouch instead of the Black Knights? You are devoted to chivalry as well, aren't you?
Perhaps there's some truth to that.
Cheese Cone, help, please.
He's gonna do something.
Do something.
You need to do something.
I'm impressed you didn't drop your mask in front of Nonnally.
No matter what angle I use to attack the problem, the answer is always the same. The conclusion I came to then wasn't wrong.
Haven't you done enough? You've handled this well.
You understand why I'm doing this evil, don't you? Besides, under the rule of Damocles, people would become lifeless puppets.
Everything you've done from the beginning was for her.
I can't treat her differently any longer. For their sakes, we have to see it through to the end. Don't we, C2?
Yes, you are right.
What is that? Subway sandwich with grape jelly?
It's one of her concoctions. She makes the craziest shit.
Oh boy.
She's literally dead. Cornelia is dead.
No, yeah, she's fucking dead. And Schneisel will pay for that. I came all the way around on Cornelia. She came back stronger, bigger, better, badder than ever. Only to be taken out by fucking Schneissel's bitch ass? Unacceptable.
Girl, you need to tell him how you feel before he dies.
Yeah, because it's coming.
It's coming soon.
Coming. I will avenge you, Cornelia. Oh, she's pregnant? The drama.
Are you sure you want to join
Oh,
us?
you dog.
You'll be fighting against Britannia.
That's crazy, bro.
Right now, I think I understand your feelings just a bit.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Their endgame.
Ooh, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I support that.
Pendragon was the capital of the Holy Britannian Empire. With its destruction, their internal government is paralyzed. Since Schneisel has now agreed to join us, our forces are evenly matched with the enemy.
Control of the entire world is at stake. If we defeat Schneisel and the Black Knights, then there will be no one left to stand in our way. Destroy Schneisel and the Sky Fortress Damocles. We have nothing to fear. My name is the future of this world.
I mean, I'll be on their side for the fits alone, dude.
And turmoil all across the globe. It is time for the Black Knights and for us to cast aside the grudges of the past and join forces. The people of the world are waiting for our song of victory. I pray that for all time, this shall be the last battle and the last war that mankind will ever need to fight. An open channel.
Official greetings, Schneisel.
Lelouch, if you're going to surrender, now is the time. We have an arsenal of flayers ready to launch.
I wonder if you dare to use them, considering that I have all the UFN representatives aboard the Avalon with me.
Oh.
So, Schneisel,
Well, he's
these people
forcing
from all over the world
Schneisel's
are not
hand.
related to you.
You're right, they're not. Their lives are a small price to pay.
Schneisel, you can't attack.
He's trying to get him, show Schneisel's true intentions. He didn't give a fuck.
We're prepared for the worst, and we know how dire this is. But that doesn't mean we're going to throw their lives away on a gamble.
Oh, he will.
He will.
If you're going to tie our hands so we can't use the flayers, then I request that you put me in charge of all our united forces.
We're facing Lelouch.
Exactly. I've never lost to Lelouch, ever. And I know him far better than anyone on this battlefield.
Deploy the Shenhu.
The Black Knights are now yours to command, Your Highness.
Transmit pattern Sigma to all forces.
Enemy fleets are in motion, deploying into a wide field aerial formation.
He's using conventional forces. Stretch our left wing.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Their main wings are undermanned.
Have Gino's unit advance.
Yes, Your Highness.
Checking my move. Reverse the direction of our left wing.
That'll break up our formation.
Gino, halt your advance now.
But why? We should strike while they're in disarray.
It's a false opening. I'm not buying it.
Not falling for it, huh? Switch our battle plan to Ursa Major formation.
They're just moving.
Yeah, everybody. The ship's in the sky.
Yeah.
40 degrees.
Bombardiers, prep for anti-air combat.
Anya, stop there, climb 200 meters and stabilize.
This is crazy.
An invisible battle is now raging between the two of them.
In their minds.
In their brains. She's making another Flaya.
Counter move.
Or she's gonna make a thing to destroy the Flaya, maybe? So it can't be used?
You'd rather attack my front line than defend your own flanks. I now have a small window. Shinkei?
He's already incorporated our skill levels.
The enemy's left wing is breaking away.
Stand fast!
If we can defeat Lelouch, this will be over!
Oh. God
If we
damn.
smash their line, it'll be a free-for-all!
Oh.
They're punching through.
They're cutting us to pieces.
Should I have Suzaku fall back?
No, that's what Schneisel wants us to do. Draw in the battle line.
Their fleet is damaged and falling back.
Come on, Lelouch.
Push forward!
The dreadnought is destroyed. They're breaking through.
So that's how it stands.
It's heartrending, seeing soldiers controlled by the false power of Geass. And so...
I will free you from this prison.
Smash both wings.
Target both enemy wings. And fire!
Zero.
Damn.
With all of us working together, we can defeat you.
It seems that Lelouch badly underestimated the fighting skills of the Black Knights.
Well, Lelouch?
Right.
Bro, he created the
You've shown
Black
great
Knights.
skill forcing
Yep.
me to use this
Look at-
plan. Damn it!
Energy chain reaction! Below us!
What?
I was the one who first acknowledged his leadership and encouraged the others to follow him. So I'm responsible for all of this. But I don't want a new life caught up in it.
He
I know
didn't-
this is a selfish request, but I want
He
you
didn't
to
get taken
stay
out
here
right
on
now, did he?
Horai Island.
Ogie?
He didn't what?
He didn't get taken out right now, did he?
No, I don't think so. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was reacting like that.
He used the Sakuradite in the Fuji mines.
Rakshada's dead.
Not Rakshada either, bro. Ogie, I know you betrayed Zero, but I didn't want you to die.
This has drastically depleted the enemy's strength, which leaves Damocles
Wide open.
It's you who's been checked, and you brought it on yourself. Nonali, targeting is complete. Now that the Black
She ain't
Knights
gonna hit
have
it.
smashed, we must use the Flayer's power.
She's not gonna do it. Nonali.
With this act, I will wipe away my brother's sins.
Nonali. What the? No.
It's a Flaya!
It's useless. The Flayer went critical the moment it was fired from the Damocles.
Avalon, continue to fall back. All units charge at the Damocles. Force them to keep launching the Flaya warheads until their arsenal is empty.
Bro, the range on that shit, you guys are fucked unless you do something.
Ogie! Ogie!
Oh, he's alive.
This is no time to play dead.
You two shielded us?
We were only able to protect the bridge, though, eh? Let's go, Colin!
Oh, great.
Sick.
Who's the guy giving orders?
Now that I've used the Fuji plan, and considering the number of remaining Flaya warheads, I'm at a disadvantage of one move, meaning I have to depend on Nina now.
God
I know
damn
she
it.
hates me, detests me for being Zero, Yuffie's murderer, the enemy of her precious Britannia, which I now
Why does it have to be on her shoulders?
I know.
to defeat Schneitz.
I know.
I wonder, do you really think you can defeat me, Lelouch? Because if you do, you're at the end of your path. A man who has not mastered the use of the mask can never prevail.
Oh, God.
Lot of strategy, lot of war, lot of battle this episode. The final battle.
No, for sure. This is definitely the final battle. Cornelia gone. That
Shut
was
up.
inappropriate.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I did not like that. Thought for a second Ogie was gone, but he's cool. He's all right.
Yeah, if Cornelia got back to Nonali and told her what she knew, like Nonali would be like, yeah, no, I don't want to.
And not only she pressed the button. War has corrupted her. Schneisel has corrupted her.
It's not that she wants to do it. She just thinks that she has to in order, like she said, this is for my brother's sins.
I know.
Like she's like, I want it to be on my hands because my brother did all of this like horrible shit with Geass and what he continues to do.
I know.
But still, it's pretty bad.
It's bad, dude. It was cool though, getting to see them have that sort of strategic battle with their Gurans. I mean, it was so funny, or nightmares, whatever. It was so funny, like you said, like to see that battle and everybody just kind of like positioning and repositioning midair would have been funny. But that's just how smart they are. Like they know that, and I forgot who said it in the episode, but this battle will be decided in an instant with one move, one wrong move.
Yeah,
Lelouch even being at a disadvantage after revealing his hand is also pretty crazy. It puts him in a very tough spot. I do think he's going to be able to beat Schneisel, though. I'm not worried about it.
Potentially. I mean, they have a lot of the Flayas, and I think that Nina's not doing it for him. She's doing it to like obviously pay for her sins for making it in the first place. And that's
I hate that it's on
she's
her
still in it.
Like that it's like in her hands.
Yeah.
The fate of the world is up to Nina. I hate that, dude.
Nina.
The like,
and you're like, she better be redeemed, and it's like, I guess she's going to be.
No, she really is. She's gonna save. She's gonna take them both out. She's gonna save the world. They're gonna have fucking statues of Nina and shit.
Yikes.
In town squares. I don't like it.
Crazy. I don't even know her real name anymore. Valletta, fucking, I don't know.
Valletta, yeah.
Pregnant.
I love that.
So they've been fucking. They've
No,
been fucking ever since they got back together.
You think, okay, so you think it was since they got back together?
Well, yeah, it was been months. It was like it was years when they had their whole little spat.
Right, because the way I saw like Ogie and her when she had lost her memories was like he was just taking care of her. He might have been developing feelings, but I don't think he was doing anything.
No, not then.
No, I know.
Not then.
I know.
I mean, when they got back.
Right.
Because that would have been a little fucked up.
That would be super fucked up.
Overboard situation.
Super fucked up.
Yeah, that shit is pretty kind of dark. But yeah, I think that pregnant. She definitely is pregnant, which was crazy. I was like, damn.
But people are already starting to drop like flies. I do think that even though we got an Ogie fake out death, that more are coming. I mean, we got 2 episodes left, 1 left in this video. I don't know who's surviving, but if you had to make any predictions right now in this moment, who do you think is getting taken out?
I mean, Shinkai has to fucking die. They've been blueballing us with his death for like ever.
Right.
So he's dead. Toto's definitely dead.
Toto or that girl, one of the two.
Probably Toto and her. Colin might fucking die.
I think Colin might die too.
I think everyone might perish.
Everyone. I mean, I could see that though.
Yeah.
I could see that though. There was a lot going on this episode, like Megan, you said in the very beginning of this conversation. It was a lot of war. It was a lot of strategy.
Yes.
So that will do it for our discussion, even though I'm sure, we might have glazed over some things for this episode. Now let's jump into the next episode, our reaction to episode 24, turn 24, The Grip of Damocles. Damocles. No, sorry. I'll cut that out, I promise.
Ogie, are you sure you want to go through with this?
Yeah, I have a duty to get everyone to safety. I'm just sorry I did this to you. Everyone. In a battlefield controlled by Flayus.
Oh my God.
Totally obliterated.
I'm not going to stop it. Stay just out of the Damocles' ring. Attack in waves and force the Damocles to continue launching Flayus.
It's so easy for me too.
Nonnally, we're ready to fire the next one.
Poor Nonnally, man.
Right.
It renders tactics useless.
If I can get within a tight range, they won't be able to use it. A blaze luminous.
Damocles was specially designed and built to achieve
Whoa, the
absolute air
shields.
superiority. If it reaches a certain altitude, we'll lose our only chance against it.
Suzaku, can you break through those defenses?
I'm trying, but their power output is in a different league than mine.
Mass our remaining forces around the Avalon. We're going to launch a direct assault on the Damocles with our hostages on board.
Sure about that?
Your return here means it's nearly figured out, I presume.
The rest depends on you and Suzaku, Your Majesty.
Schneisel, are you trying to kill the captives too?
Now that the Black Knights have been beaten...
We aren't beaten yet!
Very well then, I'll wait 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Aren't you talking to me because you're already in position to counterattack?
Bro, don't let this man talk to you like that.
That's a hefty loan, sir, considering we need 10
He's like, I'm
minutes
not
to
giving him fucking 10 minutes.
I know.
It saves me from dealing with them after the battle.
Are you saying you don't need the Black Knights anymore?
For what purpose would a collective military strength possibly serve?
Hey, Rivel.
What's up, Prez?
It's amazing. I mean, when you think about it, our student council members are out fighting the whole world.
What, is that sarcasm? Because I wasn't able to protect Nina, correct?
Don't beat yourself up. You did your very best.
I tried, but I...
No.
Rivel.
You really did.
You really did. Your classmates are just all fucking crazy. Okay.
I'll defeat you myself, I swear! Sneaking from behind Shinke!
I won't let the Avalon be shut down! Shinke, you'll fail!
Justice weighs on my side!
It's over! What the?
Kururugi! You turned your back on your country in order to climb in rank. What is this you fight for?
The one thing I want that I'll fight for is a future!
Your future is worthless!
God.
I failed.
He's taking him out. Oh.
General!
God damn. Oh.
Damn it!
Primary float system damaged.
It's failed. The Avalon is falling.
Hold it, hold it, hold it! Okay,
Come
now
on.
to settle things once and for
That was so fast. That was so funny.
What's it for?
Damn!
I wasn't in time. Did they
No
get
way,
in?
he just died.
No way.
That'd be
If we
crazy.
engage them in close combat, we've a chance to take over their power and communications.
Land the ship in the Pacific. You will now follow mission Apate Alethea.
Apate Alethea.
You have served me well. I'm grateful for the resolve you've all shown.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Should we fire
Arthur?
another Flaya now?
We still have our Blaze Luminous and should wait for criticality.
Yes, I understand. This is a personal request from me.
It was Princess Euphemia's wish too, wasn't it?
Yes, which is why I have to do it.
But for the device to be complete, the environmental data needs to be entered into the final program. You should let me go with you.
No, you've done enough for me, Nina.
I won't find it in my heart to forgive Zero. Maybe not for the rest of my life, but this is separate from that. I simply had to find my own answer to everything that's happened. That's all there is to it.
You're truly amazing.
I mean, I don't know about amazing, but I mean...
C2, are you all right?
Well, that's a switch. Were you really worried about me?
You're a valued combatant.
That's why I came to pick that up.
Then,
Whoa.
will you be escorting me?
You're going out there? Though taking such action could mean you'll have to kill Nonnally yourself.
I have no choice if she stands in the way of the Zero Requiem.
Lelouch, don't you hate me for cheating you out of your own life? By giving you your Geass, I affected your life and drastically changed your fate.
That doesn't sound like you, the Immortal Witch. C2, the Geass power you gave me. It only put me on the path that would lead to my destiny and nothing more. Everything that followed was my choice.
In all my life, I've never met a man like you.
C2.
Oh!
Whoa! What the
Colin?
fuck?
I'm going to stop you.
Lelouch is mine! Oh!
To me, get to the Damocles. You stop.
Now go on, hurry. Just make sure you come back. That'll make me smile, okay?
Yes, I promise you.
She's immortal, bro.
Yeah, right? She still is.
To succeed no matter what.
Enemy nightmares approaching. The Shinkiro is leading them.
Lower the Blaze Luminous away from the Flaya launch tube immediately. Nonnally, it ends now. Can you do this?
No, don't do it.
Brother Schneisel.
Blaze Luminous, lower.
Don't. Fuck.
Right. Entering data.
The flare changes composition from moment to moment. If we collide it with a reaction corresponding to that composition, we can prevent it from reaching criticality.
However, you need to input the local environment data
Arthur,
just prior to detonation.
And even if you complete the program, you'll only have 0.04 seconds to execute.
They don't call me Zero for nothing.
With this, peace will come.
Suzaku! Yes, Your Majesty! Now!
Whoa!
It should work in theory.
Whoa, it worked.
It disappeared?
It worked. They did it.
All right, now give me like 10 more of those.
Yeah, for real.
I didn't expect them to have made a toy like that.
Ready? Fly!
Damn, that's so crazy.
You've gotten through the blaze?
They have indeed.
Where's the key? I must find the Damocles key.
Fucking Nonnally, dude.
Delta block communications cut. Load control.
Oh, I love seeing him mad.
Oh, Schneisel.
My kudos, Lelouch. I salute you. Turn the Damocles into a prison for Lelouch and the others. After we've abandoned ship, we'll obliterate the Damocles entirely with a flare.
If Damocles reaches satellite orbit, even the Lancelot will be useless against it.
Gino! Lelouch, I refuse to accept you and your Britannia. I'll destroy you here and now!
Gino! Suzaku! Lelouch, go on ahead! There's an enemy to be defeated and someone to be rescued. It's all up to you now. Go! Right!
Oh, fuck. Run.
He's really bad at running, though.
Fighting me, Gino? Yes. I will do whatever it takes to protect something I love. And I'm fighting for the same reason. To protect what?
Damocles and the Flayas are simply machines in the end. We can always rebuild them.
But sir, you know the Totemo agency doesn't have the resources.
Yes, but Lelouch is now the enemy of the world. If it turns out that our system has destroyed him, there will be plenty of organizations happy to build Flayas for us.
Isn't that basically terrorism? Besides, there's Princess Nonnally's opinion to consider also.
Why care for what she says? Bait has no opinion.
What do you mean? You're abandoning her?
World peace or a single life? It's sad to say, but one cannot be compared with the other.
Where is it?
But Suzaku and Lelouch, they know
To
this.
stop Lelouch.
So they're going to save her. I don't think they're going to take her out.
I despise
God
what
damn.
Lelouch is now.
Now that's a fitting opponent for me.
Jeremiah is fucking goated. Damn, Colin!
Country, you have nothing to avenge. You also don't have a shred of ambition. Someone who has no reason to fight should just leave. I've made a reason to fight. Are you saying that you love Lelouch?
I don't know. But I believe the time has finally arrived for me to stop accumulating experiences and start living.
That makes you sound almost human.
Well done.
Fuck.
I concede you win.
Don't care, because to me it doesn't matter.
Winning or losing, I never would have thought that those feelings were still inside me, alive and well.
Damn.
Me too.
Where's the key? I have to stop Lelouch, and it's all up to me to do it. If only I could.
Standing by to
She
launch.
can see.
Rendezvous point with Sir
Her-
Hardgren is
she
as
can see.
planned. No changes.
She opened her eyes.
Waiting for you, Schneisel.
I see. I suppose this means that you have me in checkmate.
D-Tart's like, fuck, I picked the wrong team.
Please tell me. I'm dying to know. Just how did you discover what my plan was?
You're mistaken. What I anticipated was the pattern of your own nature.
My nature?
You don't have the desire to win. You remember that chess match at the Vermilion Forbidden City and the coup d'etat of the Black Knights? You only play games you can't lose.
So, you predicted that I would abandon the Damocles?
Schneisel, this time I'm going to make sure that you lose.
Meaning, I'll be put to death.
Honggu, move from Corridor 3 to take the bridge.
Yeah, his weave is crazy.
Your Majesty.
Shinkai!
We were saved by those people over there. That's correct. Master Shinkai, we are now on your side.
You all betrayed Lelouch then?
Huh? And for a valid reason, he threatened us. However, now that Lelouch is no longer here.
At the very least, we believe that the others think
He told him
dictatorship
that.
is wrong and will never support it.
The final battle will most likely take place within the Damocles. Ogi, I mean the Secretary General.
Either way, you're saying he's okay, right?
Yes, my brother didn't kill me.
Oh!
He's still here after all is said and done. In a more normal world, he'd be an excellent ruler. He isn't driven by the ambition that egoists.
Thank God.
I was a fool not to have seen that. Wouldn't you agree?
He's alive?
Princess,
Guilford, you're never going to stop calling me that, are you?
I ship them too.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Damn,
he's
fucked
messed
up.
up.
Were you intending to use the Damocles as a tool to dominate the world?
I wasn't. I only wanted to give everyone what they wanted, to bring peace to civilization.
Disregarding humanity's true nature?
That's a matter of opinion.
Then you actually imagined you could maintain the world in a perpetual state of now. It's nothing more than experience.
But link those together and they become knowledge, right?
Schneisel, you truly are superior. So superior you can't even see it. Emperor Charles sought the past. You seek the present. But I seek the future.
But the future may prove to be worse than the present.
It will be better, because no matter how long it takes, people will continue to seek out happiness.
You're really too emotional about this. Hope and dreams are merely names for aimless fiction.
You're restricted, since you belong to the symbol known as a royal family, which looks down on the world.
Damn.
I've seen it over and over. The people who struggle against sadness, those who seek the future, how they all carry on wishing for happiness. Human nature is why I chose Geass and to wear a mask.
You're contradicting yourself. You, who continually deny the will of others, are standing here before us affirming the will of humanity. Kill me now and be done with it. But a Flea will still decimate you.
He's like,
And that's how I came to my decision, that I'd give you the gift of the words.
Oh, he did it again!
You never intended to kill me at all. You wanted to.
Damn.
Got his
That's worse.
ass.
That's worse than death for him.
Whoa.
Damn it. Why didn't I see it coming? He anticipated Schneisel's thoughts and recorded that conversation.
Order me to do
He
whatever
recorded the back and forth is crazy. That was crazy.
Your willingness
No.
to let yourself be killed is exactly what has led you to be defeated.
Oh!
D-Tard.
This story's finished. You never should have come this far. You shouldn't even be alive, you bastard!
What right have you to deny my existence?
Prince Schneisel, a man would sacrifice his own life without any hesitation. Such is the power of Geass.
Zero, at least finish me with your Geass too.
Sorry, D-Tard.
Nope.
You're just not worth wasting my Geass on.
Yep.
Oh. Flip-floppy McGee over here.
Flip-flopper.
Now, Schneisel, you can begin by canceling the self-destruct for the Damocles.
Understood. However, Nonali is the one who has the Flea control switch.
It doesn't matter how strong you made your machine. You won't beat me.
We'll see about that.
And this is the result, Gino.
Whoa.
Done what I came to do here. He damaged the Blaze Luminous system?
Now, Colin! Suzaku, I've come to end it. Our continually crossing paths.
Oh, God.
Come
What
on.
the fuck is about to happen right now?
She knows. She knows.
You, isn't it, big brother?
It is.
The reason you're here must be this. Did you come for the Damocles key?
Yes, it's dangerous. Dangerous to you.
Then that's why. I won't close my eyes to things any longer.
Yep.
She's broken Father's Geass with her own will?
Now, Lelouch.
Crazy.
Will you use your Geass on me as well?
Wow. That's so crazy.
I mean, we knew shoot, yeah, that was gonna happen.
Yeah. We did know that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But seeing it all like unravel,
Yeah.
the recording of the message,
That was
Schneisel.
That was crazy. How?
Well, it was
because it wasn't even general. Like it wasn't even like a general conversation. Because you can kind of like act out a general conversation, you know, like with questions and then answers, and then maybe like questions. Like he never really answered any questions. He only answered the questions with questions.
Right.
But still,
that was something that was crazy because he did the same thing with Mal.
Yes, he did.
And when I was watching the episode, when we were watching it for the first time, I thought to myself, like, how is that possible? How did he do that? It seems a little too convenient. When I went back to edit that episode, I noticed that it makes perfect sense. Like Lelouch is being vague. He's not really like the pauses and things that he's allowing for. Like it worked and it made so much sense. And I could see it being a pre-recorded message. So I wonder if going back and watching this will feel the same way.
Right.
Knowing.
It was just more specific this time. That's why.
Well, because he really does know Schneisel. He knows him very, very well. And he wasn't, again, answering any of Schneisel's questions. He was just talking about how he knew Schneisel to be.
Right.
So I do think it works. It is just, I guess, what you're saying, the parts where Schneisel starts to talk and then Lelouch stops talking.
Right.
But
you know, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
I still think it was really well done. And that was a phenomenal episode. Like these last two, and we have one left, but these two that we've watched have just been like nonstop from start to finish. Like this final battle has had me on the edge of my seat. It's been very satisfying. The fights have been pretty intense and crazy. Right. I'm gonna be completely honest, dude. There was a moment, maybe mid season 2, where I was like, man, I don't know, or I don't feel like 100% confident that this show is going to stick the landing, because it was kind of like going seemingly all over the place, but then it kind of like reined it in for me. And why do you make that face? Why do you react that way?
I just didn't feel the same way.
And I can't remember exactly what made me feel that way, but there was a part for me, and I wish I could remember exactly the moment, where I was like, damn, I don't know. Let me rephrase it. Let me say it better. I don't know if this is kind of like what I thought it was going to be, because I felt like there were so many things that were unanswered. There were so many things that seemed like we weren't going to get answers to, weren't going to be resolved. And so I was just like, maybe this isn't the kind of show that I expected it to be or thought it would be, or the conclusion that it would have. But again, I'm foolish, because here in the second season, with only one episode to go, I'm already like blown away by everything that has happened so far. And not only like you said, we knew that was coming, but I don't think Lelouch is going to use Geass on her. That would be wild.
I think he would.
You think he would?
Like versus killing her?
Versus killing her, yeah.
Definitely.
Versus killing her, you might be right. But he has... Yeah, you're right. You're right. Even though he would be super conflicted about it, because she has been under the effects of Geass for almost her entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been conflicted about everything Geass related that he's done to his friend.
Right.
And he even told, I think, Shirley, like, you know, I want to like sort of undo. I forgot exactly how he said it, but he does feel as if he has like a penance to pay for forcing people to do things against their will.
I mean, yeah, and she has one too, because of all the things that Lucia's done. Mm-hmm. So I think she's like maybe betting on like he's not going to use it because of everything you just said, but she doesn't know like half of the shit about like her dad and her mom and all that shit. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know if that's going to be a conversation when he actually like tells her everything, because people just keep on lying to this girl.
Yeah.
So I don't know if like the truth will actually come out if he'll like discuss it with her. not a lot of time to have any discussions or anything like that right now. So
that is the thing. There's no time.
But yeah, I think she's going to self-destruct with him in there for sure. I think that's what's going to happen. Then they're both going to get taken out.
Because Cornelia's alive and she has that information, but like you said, there's no time to relay that information, to tell her that Schneisel actually did take out everybody in that vicinity. Schneisel has been lying to her. There's no time.
No.
For any of that.
No, and she won't probably listen to Lelouch, anything he has to say at this point. Right. Believe anything he has to say.
Right.
So I think she's going to hit that button. 100%.
And how does Colin and Gino play into everything? I don't know. With Suzaku.
Well, now if they're all on that fucking they're gonna die.
Right. All of them.
Yeah.
Man.
Because Cornelia's alive, so she would presumably take on being the Empress. Maybe.
And Cornelia's gone through enough of an arc to maybe. And
if Lelouch were to die, would all of his Geass be nullified?
Potentially.
Oh.
Potentially. And I do want to talk.
That changes a lot.
Yeah. With Suzaku.
Or like
too.
the after effects. Yeah, with Suzaku too. Suzaku might just be like, fuck it now.
Yeah. I do want to say I do like the embodiment of past, present, future.
Right.
And Nina, I want to talk about Nina for a second.
Do we have to?
I know. And I just want to say I understand again everything she's been through, and she's done some pretty fucked up shit, some extremely fucked up shit. But at the very least, it doesn't mean, just like she doesn't forgive Zero for what he did to Euphemia, doesn't mean that I have to forgive her for all the fucked up shit that she's done. But I appreciate that at least she has seen the error of her ways, and that she has decided to stand up and fight back against a lot of the things that a lot of the evil that she caused or allowed and gave power to. I would rather that than her. I mean, it is, again, this is what happens when a character is created and makes really bad choices, hateful, fueled by hatred, fueled by all of these ugly things. But just like, humans over time, when they see the truth and the tragedy of their actions, I mean, you would hope that everybody at some point would
right. She had a whole arc.
She did.
She had a whole arc of literally past, present, future. She has changed for the better. Hopefully she'll be less racist. That's my only hope.
I hope so.
I don't know if she's I hated making the Flea, but I'm kind of glad they took them all out, type of shit. I don't know. She didn't say that, but I hope she's more tolerant.
I think she is. I think she will be.
Because she sees the bigger picture, just like Lelouch wants just a better world for humanity. You can't, because once you start with their whole conversation was so interesting, and I liked a lot of what both of them were saying. Just like Charles was oh, you're contradicting yourself. How can you talk about giving humanity an option and letting them have free will when you literally don't do that, and you do things to get what you want? But he's doing it in order to allow people to do that, and Schneisel just wants to take it away from them. So it's just you guys are all saying the same thing in different fonts, and it's being used differently and switched around. It's crazy.
Well, and that's what I was gonna, just to go back to really, really quickly. I think that she has become more open-minded. She has seen the error of her way. She has learned, because before, everything that she had been taught, she had just been told and taught since a young age while she existed in this bubble. Now that she's had real world experience, seen war, seen destruction, I think that it really has put things in perspective for her.
I mean, same with Lelouch.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
He talked to Schneisel you are limited in your capacity to understand what people that aren't a part of the royal family go through day to day. Like, that's where me and you differ.
Right.
Like, I've seen it.
Right. Exactly. And that's, yes.
I lived in Area 11. You were, what, in the homeland?
Exactly.
Like, we have different experiences.
And I love that that's part of Schnizel's motivation. And even Charles. Like, Charles was living in the past. And because Schnizel's life has been so comfortable. Chill. Of course
why would
he
he want
doesn't
to change that?
Yeah, of course he doesn't want to think about the future. He wants things to be the way they are all the time because they've been great for him. But they've been horrible for everybody else.
Yeah, and Lelouch, that's why he wants a better future because everything that has been hasn't been good.
Right.
Everything that has been in the past and even the present for him isn't really good. Maybe not for himself, but for Nonali. Everything's for Nonali.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to try to say to her last minute before. I mean, I would bet money on that she's going to hit that button. And that'll kind of like solve a lot of the problems that are happening right now with like the state of the world. And
it'll reset.
It'll reset everything. Geass will probably be nullified.
Yeah, we don't.
C2's not dead unless somehow she got her code taken away, but that wouldn't mean that she was dead. I don't know. Maybe like her. I don't know. I don't think that she's dead, so she might live on.
Right.
But damn, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make. I literally, like you said, like a lot of them that are like the main players like are gonna be taken out.
Yeah. I think so too. I just want to say again. These last few episodes have been absolutely amazing. And I don't forgive Nina, but as a character, I can appreciate that she has seen the error of her ways. It is an arc. It doesn't mean I forgive her actions. I just want to say that because we give her a lot of hate that I think is, most of the time deserved.
Justified.
Yeah.
Like I told you, like she did something and that's like it's like a given. Like no shit, you should try to fix this. Like I'm not gonna give you a clap. I'm not gonna fucking clap and give you a round of applause for like coming to some moral understanding with yourself
100%
to not fucking obliterate a bunch of people. And it's morally great for a lot of characters, but that shit, like, it's actively being used against innocent people. Like a whole fucking like a whole homeland of people, like, and it got into the wrong hands. That's exactly what, like, if it was in the right hand, there's no right hands for fucking nukes, to be like, for one.
Right.
Because all human beings want to use them for bad. So I don't know why she thought. I mean, she thought because Britannia is number one. Okay, we're gonna keep talking about this.
No, I get what you're saying though, and
that's all. I'm gonna stand on business when it comes to this character.
No, I mean she.
But Suzaku's a different story. I would say, I mean, we'll talk about it on the last episode. We'll have a whole discussion on the series as a whole,
especially once we see how things shake out. Completely.
Yeah, but Suzaku with you is completely.
I mean,
you feel a lot.
I mean, yeah, it's been a roller coaster with him for sure. But I think he came to some sort of understanding. When him
without being like connected necessarily to, like, I don't know, like the Geass that Lelouch used on him isn't necessarily like, it is of course controlling him to live, but I guess the upside is that he's gonna live and not fucking KMS. Like I don't know exactly where I land. I mean, I do appreciate that him and Lelouch have sort of like made this sort of pact, at least, right,
for both of them, for the betterment of the entire world. But again, I want to save all of my thoughts on like him as a character until I see like his entire arc, how it wraps up.
Yeah, imagine he just like shoots Nonali.
Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know.
We had to do what had to be done, Lelouch.
Yeah, you never know.
Nonali. That was good. Oh, that was really good.
It was okay.
He was like, I have to save Nonali. It's like, Nonali. He says it like an old man kind of.
We
had to do what had to be done, Lelouch. It was the only way. That was my Suzaku.
You've done better.
I could do all of them. I'm going to do all of them speed round.
Anyway.
Tamaki, I'm Tamaki.
We only have one episode left. This has been, again, an incredible journey. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with us.
Yay!
Like we said in the beginning of the episode, we appreciate all of your support. subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, it matters. It helps. It means the world to us. If you want to see the full uncut, unedited, uncensored versions of these reactions and all of our previous reactions, then all you got to do is go to patreon.com/volume1pod. You can even try it out for free for the first 7 days to see if it's right for you. We want to thank everybody, no matter how you show your support, but we want to give a special thank you to members of our V1P tier. So thank you to all, but a special thank you to
Tyler the Nerdy Bassist, Roland V Dub, Quattro,
Trip Hazard, Wombo, and David Ramirez. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, for clicking on this video. Remember to also leave your comments in the comment section below, letting us know your thoughts on these 2 episodes without spoiling anything. We read them, and it adds to the overall experience of getting to watch this series and consume it again for some people, but for us, for the first time with all of you. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that's always the same and never changes, which today, Megan, is...
I could see clearly now. Charles Geass is gone.
The Geass is gone.
Okay.
We could say, don't hit that button.
Don't, unless we say it like, we have to say it like a game show.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. And until next time,
don't hit that button.
Welcome to another edition of Don't Hit That Button. Contestant number 1 is Natalie, Princess of Britannia. Our other contestant is Lelouch, Natalie, Emperor. Why do you do it like that?
Because he sounds like that.
I
have to talk to Natalie.